Well, friends, we're going to do a little more. A little bit more. We got one more set to look at. Other than the core set and the paint set. So we got one more box. This one's going to be offered in Bones 5.5. So I want to hurry up and get these out there before that closes, so you guys can make an informed decision on whether you want to back or not, whether you want to get a set or not, right? So there was a fan favorites in Bones 4. That was a very cool set. Yep, very cool set. They had that bed mimic. I remember that. The flail, definitely not a flail snail. That was cool. Several other minis. There were some slotty, some skeletons that come to mind. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dear God. That's huge. 8, 9, 10 bags of minis in this set. Okay. Alright. So we'll start with this. It's some sort of were crocodile. Or you could use it as lizard folk. Definitely a feasible use for it. Let's check it out. Okay, so another one of these tab A slot B deals. And then you get a crocodile head that's open and raw, right? These are all bones black, looks like. And then you get a tail attachment, right? Bam. Pretty cool. Definitely cool. So we'll set that down. Definitely a fun mini. Wish I'd have had it sooner. I could have painted it along with these, right? And of course, this might force me to get creative with the paint job. Alright, this one's in its own bag. So we'll showcase it. Some kind of thorny... Oh, bone golem. Okay. You know, Ravenloft had a blood golem that looked a lot like this. Or a bone golem. Or this could be some sort of nature spirit. Because there are vines and such. So you got a lot of options with this. It could be a blood golem, a bone golem, or a some sort of spirit of nature come to life. Or it could be a demon, actually. No. Some kind of demon prince from whatever layer of the abyss you're creating for your campaign. There's all kinds of aberrations down there. You know, demons they come in many shapes and sizes. I'm not going to open these. 2 more of the alligator men got their own bags. 3 more. So there's 4 alligator men. Ooh, let's go through this bag. Alright, we've got a... Ooh. Rakshasa. With the backwards hands. This is a method, I believe. Smoke method, maybe? They're like imps of the inner planes, if I remember right. Here's a cockatrice. You do not get a lot of cockatrice minis, guys, so that's very cool. Here's some sort of accoutrement. Oh, it's a cockatrice nest with treasure. Okay. Oh, you need some stone giants, and you got a real gag going. Another method. One of them animatronic goblin kobold. Not my cup of tea. Another cockatrice, so that's really cool. Turtle. Definitely not a turtle. Let's look at that, because you know this is a mini that there's not enough miniatures of, and Reaper is taking advantage. And they've done it in very cool fashion. So, yeah, that's pretty neat. That's a pretty neat turtle, or that could double as a Skeksis if you were doing a Dark Crystal type game. Yeah. Now that's something would be cool to get a license for. Here's that animatronic troll, I think it is. Ogre, I don't know. It's from the Kickstarter art. Again, it's a golem. And here's the halfling doing something fun. Yeah. Very cool. Cool minis. I like them. Do you guys like them? How we doing so far, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if we're doing well. Okay. Next up. Is this guy who you saw in the box art. And he looks like something out of that set from Bones 4, don't he? That, I can't remember the name of it. Dark something, I don't know. Not Dark Reach with the other one. Gloom. Anyway. This is interesting. Let's open this up and see what we got. I believe this is the miniature with 2 different heads. Yeah. Yeah, so this is like a female cavalier with her helmet on and her helmet off, if I remember right. Alright. Helmet off. Helm on. So you got a couple different options there. Couple different options, and then you got her sword arm, which is strong. Okay. Very cool. It's neat when they give us options, and you can use magnets to make those options viable even after you've painted the mini. And this could literally be a PC. You know, I'm going into battle. Boop, magnet. Oh, I'm done with the battle. Boop, I want to role play. So that's a cool idea. The execution is fine. I mean, you just need the magnets. You know, that's the only The only catch to that. Alright, here's some imps. Some kind of demons or devils. Here's another cockatrice. Really cool. Or it could be some kind of dragon. Pseudo-dragon, maybe? No, it looks like a cockatrice, I think. Yeah. Here's another cockatrice. So, yeah, you got lots of cockatrices. Here's that animatronics, goblin, maybe, kobold, I don't know. Here's another one. You know. Here's a definitely not a tiefling. I just can't wait for them to make a definitely not a Baryar, so we can actually play Planescapes. I'm sure that. Okay, here's a vampire turning into a bat, or maybe it's got a swarm of bats with it. You know, they're doing a dance in the night. A dance of death. Now this is the coolest mini in the whole Kickstarter right here. Yep. Yep. Anyone who's played Zelda knows what this is. Yep, when you kick the chickens one time too many. Huh? No? Okay. Maybe I'm too old school. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Alright. This is some kind of creepy goblin something or other. Which is cool. Here's another Mephit. But you know, you can never get Mephit minis. And now you got them. And here is a woman doing stuff with something on her staff. Some kind of maybe druid, necromancer, something. Something cool's going on there. It's whatever you want it to be, guys, because you're painting it. You're using it. Don't let me pigeonhole you. Yeah. I like to come up with more options, not less. Yeah. I once played a character who was a pygmy priest. Yeah. Named Mammoth, the pygmy priest. Yeah. Yep. And he worshipped sun god. He was a fun campaign. Okay, this is your mud puppy, Quaddle or Zototl. I don't know what the heck they're called. Those Mexican mud puppies. Here's another. They're calling them Imps. They're way too big to be Imps. They could be a host of things, though, from the lower planes. Here's your definitely not a Furbolg. And let's compare that to a I mean, it seems a little light, a little smallish. But not too bad, because they're not considered large creatures. They're supposed to be right on that magical precipice. There's another imp. That's too big to be an imp. Another Furbolg. That's definitely not a Furbolg. This one seems bigger, but I guess not too much bigger. Here's some kind of raccoon guy doing raccoon guy stuff. So, Rocket the Raccoon in fantasy time. Another one of these Mexican mud puppy people. Pretty cool. Another imp. Here's another, definitely not a furbolg. It's another mephit. Let's look real close at one of these mephits and see if we can pick out any details. Next, they'll make quasits. You guys remember quasits? So quasits are the chaotic evil version of an imp, found in the abyss and other lower planar places that aren't the Nine Hells or Baitor. Another mephit. Those are interplanar imps. Here is some kind of bald dude with a sword. With something on his shoulder. Holy symbol, maybe? A dagger? I don't know. It's cool though, whatever it is. Another Mexican mud puppy. Yeah, with the, you know, the name. Here's a female Rakshasa or were-tiger. I'm not sure which. The hand should tell us. Yeah, looks like a female Rakshasa. I didn't know they came in female, but they can. It's no biggie. You know, it's your story. And if you want a female Rakshasa, that's fine. I got no issue with that. Even if it isn't necessarily honoring the actual mythology, that doesn't really matter because, quite frankly, Gary Gygax blew that out of the water a long time ago, right? Okay, we got a couple more boxes to look at, or bags rather, and we're gonna need room for these because they're freaking huge. First up, remember those elemental Scions we had? Let's see if I can find those real quick. Yeah, we got the elemental Scions here. They were bones black, it looks like. So they fit in. So that's good. I just wanted to check that real quick, though. So this is the last genie, the Jinn, that we didn't get with the elemental Scion set. Yeah, I believe it was an error, but there is a female Jinn available that was available in Bones 4, and I know for a fact the Ifrit female is available retail, and I believe the Jinn is as well. But this is, so this just continues that total genie madness that you got in these two Kickstarters, Bones 4 and Bones 5. Really cool mini, right? Yeah, really cool. A lot of textures. Looks like we got some cleanup on aisle here and some putty. It's probably going to be needed for this, whatever this is. I'm not 100% sure how that happened. But it's not a big deal. That's an easy fix. I'm not going to bug them about that. Really cool sculpt. Just an air bubble, I bet. And yeah, something like that I'm not going to bug them about because I can just put a little putty in there. It's nothing. It's really easy to fix, guys. So that's our last of our elemental Scions. Now we're going to look at the Mammoth Man. that is bigger than the freaking mammoth. Nah, it's not bigger than the mammoth. It's taller than the mammoth. It's not actually bulkier than the mammoth. Okay, it's gotta go this way. So, we're gonna have to heat that up to get it in there. Okay. And there's some tusks. We're probably not going to get the tusks, guys. We've been down this road before. Tusks usually require glue. Hey. Now, personally, I don't know how this creature lives without assistance. I don't. Like, as far as survivability, it's just so freaking huge. It would require massive amounts of food. And if it's an herbivore, well, it's ill suited for it. Because how's it going to bend down and eat? It doesn't have the one feature of an elephant that actually, or mammoth rather, that makes a mammoth viable, which is the trunk. Right? It would have to bend forward. And I mean, I don't like to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't think this creature would have to be something magic created. And it would have to be fed. And look at those teeth. Those are not the teeth of an herbivore. Those are the teeth of a predator. If this creature was a predator, right, then it would kind of be fine, because it's the same problem you have with centaurs. But centaurs, at least, they didn't. I don't know. I guess it works. I don't know. For me, this would be like some kind of monstrosity. It wouldn't be like a race of people. But it's definitely got a place, and it would be a very cool end boss or potential ally if your players play it right? Because it doesn't have to be evil. But centaurs, at least, they're not that big. They're you know, you could see a gang of centaurs hunting the plains, hunting, you know, other quadrupeds and eating them, and also growing, you know, crops or something akin to that, because they can use tools, hoes, rakes, right? I don't know, this thing could probably do the same thing, but it would just be on such a scale. I just don't see how they could survive. Alright, maybe they're just very rare. Maybe they require a large swath of land, you know. You can make it however you want. I don't know. I think it's a cool model. Alright, next up is definitely not Demogorgon. AKA the Slasher Demon. And this is the whole reason I bought this set. Because, and I can't wait till they make a new Orcus. I mean, definitely not Orcus. Okay, now. Demogorgon, who this definitely isn't, is an old go-to in the Dungeons and Dragons, right, guys? Right. The king of demons, right? And his deal is he's got two heads, and each has its own distinct personality. And they aren't especially fans of each other, are they? And they're both insane. Because, well, they're demons, right? They are Tanari demons, not the old Oboleth, I think it is, demons. Or I don't know. Oboleth, I think it is. So this is definitely not Demogorgon. Doing definitely not Demogorgon things. And there is an older Bones 1 model. That didn't work. Of this that isn't nearly as detailed, and I don't think is as big. And so this is just a big improvement on that model. It's quite a bit smaller, if you look, than Cthulhu. But Cthulhu is more of a god level creature. This is a Prince of Hell, which is, more of a demigod kind of tier. Not to say that this encounter would be easy at all. If your party can fight Demogorgon, they're uber high level, and even then they're stupid, because you're going to lose. And if you don't lose, you'll wish you lost, because then you take his place. And that's the secret you don't know about Demogorgon. If you win his crown, you become the Demon Prince of Hell. Or Princess. And all that goes with it. So there we go, guys. And woo, I'm spent. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. Tell all your friends about the channel if you think it's fun. If not, well, that's fine too. And there it is. Take care. Hope you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. And if you don't, well, you can't blame me, because I have done my part. You do yours. Be safe.